have both of those folks in here, but I think that everybody knows that the education system in Illinois is, there's a lot of things to be concerned about. We're spending a lot of money. We're not necessarily seeing the results. So I look forward to this committee challenging the folks that come in here to start thinking about education in terms of actual results, not just the amount of money that we spend in here. It's too often that's how we ascertain success. And I also want to challenge the folks to we need to renew our focus on excellence in education. There's too much focus on equity and things of that nature, and we need to start focusing on excellence. That's what's going to bring everybody up here. So look forward to it. It's going to be a long and interesting year. So here we go.
Just so I'm clear, you said too much focus on equity? Did I hear that correctly?
Well, there's quite a bit of it, Chairman. All I'm saying is we need to focus on excellence. Excellence brings everybody up.
So we can't do both?
Well, we can certainly, excellence brings everybody up regardless of their circumstances. And we need to do that, more of that in America, I think.
I don't disagree with on the excellence side of it, but there are reasons why we have to focus on equity. Because there are people who, for years, didn't think equity was important. Mm-hmm. So
And that's not really worked very good for them, Chairman, as we see in we can look at the Chicago public schools for an example, where 1 out of 10 African Americans are reading at grade level. So I think that relentless focus on that probably hasn't worked very good, and maybe we should be open to looking at things a little bit differently. But I look forward to having those discussions with all the folks that are coming in here asking us for money. That's what we're here for.
But when part of the reason, maybe to your point, is because we start 10 steps behind to begin with, we got to figure out how to catch everybody up, which is why, to me, the equity important conversation is equally as important. And for you to think that that's not important, I could take offense to that.
Didn't say that it wasn't important, with all due respect, Mr. Chairman. I just said that it's certainly not working. We can't race to the lowest common denominator and expect anything different than what we're getting. But it has worked. I think we're many examples of the fact that it has worked. Okay. Well, we'll see. Our reading and language arts scores would beg to differ, but we'll have plenty of time to. All depends on who's giving you your data. Pardon? All depends, because sometimes data is not always accurate. Correct? That's certainly true, but there's got to be some metrics to gauge this stuff on, and the metrics that we're gauging it on are dismal, to say the least. I think that you would agree, Mr. Chairman, that we've got a lot of work to do on getting students to where they need to be contributors to society, because that's ultimately what we strive for here, is to best prepare students to be able to be successful and contributors to society. All right, I agree. We have plenty of work to do, but you took a particular interest in saying that students of color are the ones that can't do anything. No, I'm not saying that. Was the stat. Three out of 10. That was the data that you used. You said 1 out of 10 African Americans. 3 out of 10. You brought up the race stuff, and I'm just giving you facts and figures from the Chicago public schools. That 1 out of 10 African Americans can read at grade level. 3 out of 10 of all of the students in Illinois are reading at grade level. We've got a problem. We're spending more money than we've ever spent, and the results are going down. So I think that's something that we should all be concerned about.
Well, just so we're clear, you said equity was a problem. I didn't.
I said the relentless focus on equity.
Okay, so you brought up the race
sometimes a
issue,
problem.
and I just continued the conversation.
Equity
So
is
just
not-
acknowledge that you brought it up
equity, I don't
first.
believe is all about race.
Well,
there's
you started-
there's people in in my area. Really, Mr. Chairman, my areas and your areas have a lot in common in the regards that poor public policy has done a lot of destruction to education and opportunity in both of our areas. You're in the south suburbs.
Okay.
Used to be a proud industrial area, place that built stuff. I'm in the same in Southern Illinois. My communities have been devastated by public policy that comes out of here, just like your areas have. So I think that we've got a lot in common there that we can work with, and I look forward to doing that with you, Mr. Chairman.
I don't disagree with some of the similarities, but like I stated, you indicated that excellence over equity, and that's just something we fundamentally
we could all agree.
disagree on
I
that
think
one, correct?
most of our constituents would prioritize excellence for all over the focus on equity. Okay.
Equity is an important part of that conversation, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
You said that we should focus on excellence
that we
over equity. I
yes.
just think we can do both.
I think, okay. Look forward to
Oh, okay.